Welcome back to What's the 411 News, where we bring you news observation, interpretation, and news commentary from an FBA and BGR perspective. Let's get it. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to What's the 411 News. And I told y'all, man, there's a lot of stuff going on in Tennessee. Not only in the Tennessee government with these bills and trying to get bills into law, there's stuff going on in these streets as well. And you're looking at it right here. This school is in Chattanooga, Tennessee. All right. And McCallie, it's McCallie School. McCallie students were expelled after a racist video was discovered. All right. Some students were expelled here in McCallie School, Chattanooga, Tennessee. McCallie students were expelled after a racist video is discovered. All right. Yeah. So, welcome back, everybody. This is What's the 411 News. I'm glad you guys are joining us. Be sure to subscribe to the channel on YouTube. Let's grow the channel. Be sure to show your support for the channel. Support New Black Media, and you can do that by supporting the channel, by subscribing, and financially supporting. All right. So, yeah, a couple of students expelled for once a racist video was discovered. This is Chattanooga, Tennessee. This happened in, and again, like I said, a lot's been going on in Tennessee within the last couple of months or more. And so we're gonna let you know what's going down, man. So yeah, let's take a look and see what this is about here. All right, so let's take a look and get it in. Let's get into it. All right, let's get into it. All righty. So again, 2 McCallie students expelled after administrators discover racist video. All right. So 2 students have been expelled from McCallie School after administrators became aware of a video the boys posted using racial slurs, making monkey noises, and threatening to burn black people on a cross. Imagine that. Imagine that. The video was discovered Thursday, although McCallie officials said that they believe it was made during the Thanksgiving break. All right, so this is just coming out this year, but apparently it happened last year. All right, and that's something in itself to think about. The video was discovered. Well, they might have discovered recently, but suspecting it was made during the Thanksgiving break. That's interesting. All that time has passed. Anyway, the incident was promptly investigated within minutes of it being reported. A McCallie School spokesperson said in an email, "We confirm that 2 McCallie boys made statements on a video that were reprehensible and wrong and a clear violation of our community standards, policies, and the ethos of our school. Disciplinary action was immediately taken and both boys are no longer enrolled at the school." The video was found in advance of a basketball game this past Saturday between McCallie and Chattanooga Preparatory School, officials say. Chattanooga Preparatory is a predominantly Black and Latino school. Due to the timing of the video's discovery, Chattanooga Preparatory Athletic Director Christopher Collins said there was initial confusion as to whether the video was directed at Chattanooga Preparatory. "I thought the video was directed at us because we beat McCallie on Saturday. Little did I know that the video was made beforehand," Collins said in a phone call. All right. Let's go on here. All right. Chattanooga Preparatory Principal Diamond Kelly said the video, Diamond Kelly. All right, let me get off that name real quick. Chattanooga Preparatory Principal Diamond Kelly said the video wasn't aimed at or sent to anyone in particular, but had been circulated among student athletes and the community late last week. Well, you say it's not directed to anybody particular, but from the stuff they said, they're going to burn people on a cross or burn a cross. Who do you think that's directed to? Now, it might not be directed to those black boys or girls over there, or those black boys or girls over there, or any adults, but we know the racial element of who that was directed to. All right, let's continue. It's to my knowledge that this was not sent to any one of my students, Kelly said in a phone call. This was not sent to a boy here. Chattanooga Preparatory CEO Brad Scott said McCallie administrators responded appropriately. We were able to get in contact with them, and their administration was very responsive and expressed strong discontent of the words in the video, Scott said in a phone call. In the video, two students can be seen and heard using derogatory, violent language and racial slurs. They appear to have an imaginary, one-sided conversation with someone they repeatedly refer to as boy. We'll get back to the 1850s, boy. Boy, boy. You're going to be on your knees calling me master before you know it, boy. One of the students said as part of the dialogue, which also makes reference to a whip. The student then proceeds to make monkey sounds. The video then cuts to a second student who says, he isn't afraid of you, boy. The first student reappears again. I'll show you what my ancestors did to your kind, he said. The expletive-laden video uses not just the N-word, but also a more archaic racial slur starting with J. I'll burn you on a MFing cross. J. Might be jigaboo or something to that effect. I don't know. One of the students says, y'all can tell me, put it in the comments. All right, put it in the comments. Disgrace to your effing kind, boy. I'll get my suit on and meet you in southern effing Alabama and burn you ends. McCallie head of school Lee Burns sent an email to students and staff on Monday about the incident. Quote, what was said on that video saddens and angers me in many ways, most especially for our black students, Burns said in his email. I'm not sure if this Burns guy is white or black. I am sorry for the pain and hurt it caused. There is no place at McCallie for making comments that demean an individual based on race, religion, country, sexual orientation, ethnicity, or any other identity or identified marker. There are consequences for doing so, up to and including expulsion. As much as we grieve the pain of this isolated incident, I'm grateful for the many ways and the vast majority of the times when our boys extend empathy and understanding to one another, when they love and, bear with me here, when they love and care for each other, when they listen and learn from those with different backgrounds and beliefs, when they stand up for each other and take a stand for that which is right. More work, though, remains to be done, and it takes an intentional and ongoing effort from all of us. Civil rights activist Marie Mott, who ran unsuccessfully for city council in the last election cycle, posted the video to her Instagram account. Now, I don't know if this Marie Mott still has this video, but you can go to her Instagram account. That's MARIEMOTT. I don't know if that's the name she's using, but I'm suspecting if she would try to run for city council, she wouldn't have any clown accounts. So Go to Marie Mott and check out and see if that video is still there. All right. McCallie, even though it is an institution on its own, it is still in the greater Chattanooga community, Mott said in a phone call. There is a direct impact to what has been said to the surrounding African American community. They owe an apology not only to, I think, the students and giving them a voice, but I think they owe an apology to the city of Chattanooga. Mott said what disturbed her most about the video wasn't the racial slurs, but the ease of which they were said. Interesting. To make a statement such as that and say it out loud, and there was another young man who didn't say too much, but he co-signed what the other boy was saying. That's indicative of a comfortable culture where you may, or where you can say stuff like that out loud if you feel that there's not going to be any consequences, Mott said. She added that she questions the culture of McCallie and wonders if the school is too often silent when incidents like this occur. Yeah, good statement to add to that. That was a thing that was a little bit more concerning to me, more than just calling Black people names and dehumanizing us as people, Mott said. I think I was more concerned about the fact that somebody has taught this young man that we deserve to be burned alive. That is so troublesome to me, and that should be troublesome to McCallie. With children of color, there goes, when apparently this Mott person is Black. She must be a Black person, and she's using these, this children of color, people of color, African American. Miss Mott, you need to get the language right, get the words correct. All right, that's all I'm going to say on that for now. All right, so McCallie parent Carleen Clarity, whose son is a senior at the school, said while she was outraged by the video, it was an isolated incident. What's so funny to me? They seem to be so meek and accepting. And, she said, I don't know if this lady's Black or not, Carleen Clarity, but that's kind of interesting to say there's an outrage, but at the same time, it's just an isolated incident. So I don't know if this person is Black or white, but let's move on. The culture at McCallie is that they are inclusive, Clarity said in a phone call, and they are constantly taught about the respect of each other, of brotherhood. All right. She said racism isn't tolerated at the school, and the student in the video likely learned the behavior at home. All right. All right. It's 2023, Clarity said. Just the racial tones still that exists. It's just a constant reminder that we have made progress, but there's so much further that we have to go. And I hate when people say, well, we made so much progress. You need to write a whole list of all this progress we made, Miss Clarity. I'm nominate you to write this list of all the progress we made, and we could compare notes and see if that's a true fact. All right. Anyway, McCallie officials said the incident was not representative of their school or ethics. Yeah, naturally you would say that. Naturally, you guys would say that. All right. We regularly educate our boys on their responsibilities and how they treat one another, a school spokesperson said in an email. We are having conversations with students, faculty, and parents to grieve, support each other, share ideas, and grow even closer together as a community. We as a school, along with our society, have ways we can better love our neighbors as the Bible commands. And we as a school are committed to doing the hard work and often messy work and sometimes discouraging work of fostering individuals who will love and serve one another as they make a positive difference in a difficult world. It all sounds like a bunch of BS to me, right? But if you guys claim you want to do all this stuff to love and bring togetherness, how about teaching Black history, McCallie, owner and principal and anybody else, directors, put the real Black history on what was really done to Black folks. So some of the white kids can see what their ancestor did. All right. Let's put the real facts out there. Because I noticed that wasn't mentioned in all their ways of trying to bring togetherness. How about you just don't hide all the history of all wrongdoings that were done to Black people in America? Show all the dirty, dirty, dirty facts, right? And show all the accomplishments that Black people have done. Because there's a whole, and Black Americans I'm referring to specifically. Foundational Black Americans I'm referring to specifically. Show all the stuff they done to improve America, to build America, to make America what it has been for so many years, the #1 superpower. Although now it seems like that might be coming to a close end. You know, I kind of hinted on that in one of our recent reportings regarding Chinese people coming over and how the dollar the power of the dollar. Imagine that. Ain't that what 50 Cent's record was called? The power of the dollar. It seems like the power of the US dollar might be dwindling, which will end up bringing America down from its top position. And that might be one of those things of the chickens coming home to roost, because Black people constantly getting mistreated from way back when to way back now. So yeah, something to think about and consider. So McCallie, how about you do that? Get with some real folks who know the real Black history, not the watered down stuff, and start teaching that. Teach all the dirty, grimy stuff. How the men were hung and they put the cords in their mouths and pulled it out of their anus and lit it on fire. Pull out the dirty stuff of what certain groups of people did. Just put out the lies that they said, they told Black people, if you do this for us, we'll make you free, or we'll do that for you. Put all the dirty stuff so all the students can see, laid out for all the students of all races that go to your school, whatever races they may be, white, Black, Asian, whatever, Latino, because the Chattanooga Preparatory, I think, is the one that's the Black students and Latinos. How about Chattanooga Preparatory, McCallie, and all the other schools put the real deep down and dirty facts of what was going on to Black people, foundational Black Americans in America? That could be a start. Start telling the truth. All right. So with that being said, I appreciate y'all once again. Support the channel, man. Support the channel. Support New Black Media. All right. Support New Black Media, man, by supporting this channel and other New Black Media platforms. All right. So yeah, appreciate y'all as always. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. Again, we are available on YouTube. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Let's grow the channel. YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, and Spotify. And again, I mentioned that we're going to probably pretty soon, I'm looking into maybe getting us on Rumble as well. And BitChute, I think it's called, BITCHUTE as well. I got to do some rearranging and make that happen. All right. Support New Black Media. This is What's the 411 News. I appreciate y'all, man. All right. And like I always say, y'all know what it is. No matter where you are around the world, no matter where you are, you can always bet on the New Black Media. All right. I'm out of here. Peace. One love. I'm out. Welcome back to What's the 411 News, where we bring you news, observation, interpretation, and news commentary from an FBA and BGR perspective. Let's get it.